Gaza Civil Defense Agency has said Israeli forces killed at least 30 people when they opened fire on a crowd waiting for humanitarian aid in the north of the Palestinian territory. The Israeli military has said its troops fired warning shots in the area in response to the threat posed to them when dozens of Gazans were seen gathering around the aid trucks in northern Gaza in close proximity to the IDF troops operating in the area. The director of al-Shifa hospital in Gaza City said his facility received 35 bodies from the shooting, which reportedly struck about 3 kilometers off the Zikkim crossing point. Crowds of Palestinians were seen carrying sacks of flour on their backs in the Zikkim area of the northern Gaza Strip. While several injured and dead people could be seen being wheeled away on carts where trucks with aid entered Gaza City on Wednesday. The UN Humanitarian Agency said that 4 days into Israel's tactical pauses, people were still dying from hunger and malnutrition, alongside casualties among those seeking aid. The United Nations said the conditions for the delivery of aid and supplies are far from sufficient in helping the population through a deepening hunger crisis.
Aid workers in Gaza have not been spared. Our partners report high workloads, burnout, and exhaustion due mainly to the lack of food among frontline workers as well as among caseworkers in mental health and psychosocial support facilities. While the UN and our partners are taking advantage of any opportunity to support people in need during the unilateral tactical pauses, the conditions for the delivery of aid and supplies are far from sufficient.
At Nasser Hospital's child malnutrition ward in Gaza, mothers watch over their babies who lie still and silent due to severe hunger. Doctors say this eerie quiet is a common sight in wards treating acute malnutrition, indicating the children's bodies are shutting down. The Nasser medical complex is one of the few remaining centers in Gaza equipped to treat severely affected children. Over a span of just 5 days, the hospital admitted 53 cases of acutely malnourished children. Meanwhile, the Egyptian army airdropped parachutes carrying aid packages over the central Gaza Strip using 4 military cargo planes. In other developments, hundreds of Israeli settlers marched on Wednesday to stake their claim to a battered Palestinian territory. Waving Israeli flags alongside the orange banners of Gush Katif, a block of settlements dismantled in 2005, the marchers gathered near the border with Gaza, calling for the construction of settlements in the enclave. Israel has warned Hamas that it will take punitive measures, including annexing Gaza territory, if a ceasefire and hostage release deal is not reached soon. Meanwhile, the U.S. Senate rejected an effort from the Senator Bernie Sanders to block the sale of U.S. bombs and firearms to Israel, though the vote showed a growing number of Democrats opposed to the arms sales amid widespread hunger and suffering in Gaza.
U.S. taxpayers have spent many billions of dollars in support of the racist, extremist Netanyahu government. Enough is enough. Americans want this to end. They do not want to be complicit in an unfolding famine and daily civilian massacres.
To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.